Hello. This is going to take some time to get used to, but I am doing it anyway. So I will just be showing you some things here and also sharing with you some random thoughts. So there's something that has come to my mind that I think will be a very valuable thing for you to learn, and that is the fact that sometimes you need to act fast to cut the cost. What do I mean by that? It can make sense in business, but it can also make sense in life. One, there are certain decisions that we take too long to take, but we know very well we must take them for us to get where we want to get or we need to get, right? And one of those decisions is leaving our vices. What are our vices? The things that we always convince ourselves out of leaving in the name of they don't disturb us, they don't hold us back, right? And for me, that thing for the longest time has always been girls. You know, if you are someone in my life, I'm not talking acquaintances, I'm talking about people who know me. If you're someone in my life, you know how I've mastered the art of flattery. I've mastered the art of courtship, whatever you want to call it, and the art of speech. I've learned how to speak so well that my succession rates and my conversion rates are actually relatively impressive, you know, considering how I don't even put too much effort into my appearance and so on, right? However, it had gotten to a point where it was starting to consume me. And what do I mean by that? It had gotten to a point where it was starting to cloud my judgment, and I was no longer clear in the decisions that I was making, right? And then it started being some sort of, I don't know if I should say validation seeking method or escapism, whatever it is, but it started being that. And I won't lie, it ruined me in some ways. And of course, it's not to blame anyone else but me, right? But I am glad that I was able to not only recognize that, but to also fix it. And how did I fix it? I fixed it by stopping it and saying to myself, you know what? These things don't serve the purpose of the mission that I have embarked on and of the goals that I am trying to achieve, as well as the systems I am trying to build. Because in this personal development journey that I'm on, that I've been on, there are multiple chapters that you go through. One of them is clarity of thoughts. Another one of them is also the quality of your learning. Another one, I just use these titles, but for you to understand the context, there are multiple chapters that you go through. And I think the one that I'm in now is the one of vices. That is a very important topic that I actually learned in a book of this guy called Patrick Bet-David. I don't know if you guys know him, but I actually learned that topic from his book, and I started doing more introspection, and I realized that I actually have vices, because it starts off as just liking women, then it trickles down into other things, more demeaning behaviors that I don't think I'm comfortable mentioning on this platform, but it's quite important for me to let you know about it. Vices can ruin your life, you know, they feel like escape, but they can ruin you. So that's the chapter I'm in now, getting rid of my vices. I fight those things every single day. Hearts have been broken, friends have been lost, more than friends have also been lost, bridges have been burnt, and no one is to blame but me. And that takes some fucking balls of steel to admit. Wasn't easy. Don't think me saying this is easy for me to do. It's not. Right? So yeah, I'm just gonna do this thing of videos and see how it goes. Maybe it'll go well.